All right, good morning, everyone. Oh, he just gave us another Wi-Fi. Can you see that? Okay. All right, well, good morning. I hope everyone's up and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Happy Valentine's Day for all you sweethearts out there. We are coming to you live from the Capitals Iceplex. A little bit of a delay start. Culver's just getting on the ice right now. Pride has been out here for about a minute or so, and should be a good game. Coming off of the 10-0 drubbing last night of Shattuck St. Mary's. Looking for some more offense today for sure. We did have an injury yesterday's game. Danny Meyer ended up, I believe, hurting her ankle, so she's not in the lineup today. So wishing her well. And as we said, Valentine's Day today. What a better way to start your day than to watch a little bit of women's hockey. Could have used a couple hours more sleep, but that's okay. If you're with me at home, you got up with me as well. So we're here. 2 minutes left in the warm-up. Going to try to give you some background on Culver, if I can. Here's what I know. It is a prep school in Indiana. I believe it is a military school for the boys and the girls. I think there's a military school for the girls as well, but I don't think you have to apply to that. So wish I could give you the roster of where the players are from. We know there's several players here from Colorado. So I would think that many of these players are from the Midwest and West. It's probably the closest prep school that is to the East Coast out of Indiana. So should be a good game. Another game where we have players coming. If you're watching from Culver, although they have their own feed, so I don't know how much information I need to get on the. They're doing a broadcast right next to us. I think Eric Eye in the sky is looking at some of the gear they have, and he's making a list and checking it twice because they have some technology stuff. So, all right, 20 seconds left in the warm-up here. Lines will probably be a bit in the blender, I would think, with having Danny Meyer out for this game. So we'll see what Coach Sadu dials up on the lines. Could be rotating centers, could be, who knows. But let's see what comes out with it. All right, we are done warm-ups, and we'll get you rosters and names and all of that good stuff as we go through. Just to give you some background too. So Culver has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they have 10 girls who are committed already to play college hockey, a variation of Division I and Division III, from St. Mary's to LIU, Providence, Oswego, Clarkson, Harvard, Hamilton, and University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. So if you're looking at it at that, they probably have a little bit of an edge, maybe, but you never know. See how these games go. This is definitely going to be a more competitive game than last night's game, just due to the fact that we were playing the #1 ranked team with girls that have played on the 18 U national team and all of that. So we'll see how we go. All right, so let's see what we have for lineups here. Looks like we've got Lito and Smith coming out, and Viderman and Kramer looking for the McGee's out there too. All right, Brenner is getting the start. Maya Brenner's in nets. She came in out of relief to try to help Maddie Maloney after Shaddix was doing their thing. Tatum Ellingson is the goalie, and so I'll try to give you some numbers here. We've got out 15, 24 is Natalie Wu, and number 6 is Piper Gwynn. So we'll try to get these called a little bit faster as the game goes through. So here we go, coming out. Here's Smith, tries to get up to McGee. McGee just couldn't get by number 4, Jacqueline Gasso. She is the defenseman. Gasso looking for a stretch over to Liebacker. Liebacker coming across the blue line. First shot wide, didn't hit the net. Puck's in the area where you can't really see it much, and this puck is going to be down, and we have an icing call. Yes, so stoppage of play. So already the speed of this game is definitely a little bit slower than yesterday's game. So I think that's good for both teams, because Culver also got beat pretty good yesterday by Northwood. All right, lineups. We got Benson is out here, and it looks like, trying to see who else we've got. See, because I'm trying to figure out the lines here. I see Haggerty's out and Ziegler. That's going to be this line coming up. And I'm not going to worry so much about the, since we have a broadcast already for the other team going, I'm not going to worry so much about them. We'll just call this game for pride. Block shot there by Haggerty. Nice job. Benson's on her horse, tried to get it out, couldn't get there. Oh, we got a player down the corner. Ari Evans trying to keep her out. Nice job with Brendan. There's your first shot on net. Good job, Ari Evans. Keep that out. And here comes Haggerty. Haggerty's got a little bit of room coming across the blue line, coming across the red line. Gets the first shot on net. So we got 1-to-1 shots on net here. Haggerty still has a puck, tries to get it to Marceau. Marceau tries to move it over to Arita. And we've got Arita, Marceau, and Vayette out. We got Wilbur and Boyce out as well. Speaking of Wilbur, she passes the puck right up the middle. Here comes number 4. Nice shot and nice save. Well done there. That was Jacqueline Gasso. Defenseman came down, shot, and Brenner saw that all the way and made a glove save. So that's the second shot on net. So we'll say it's 2-to-1 shots on net. Face-off win by, I guess I'm going to give that one to, kind of fumbled there on the face-off, but we'll give it to Culver. Another face-off coming to the left of Brenner. This time, Pride wins a face-off. Viderman goes behind the net, just misses Kramer. Kramer comes up and gets a puck out, and here goes Marceau. It's one-on-one against Gasso. Gasso, long reach there, pushes the puck behind the net. And puck is coming out pretty quickly. Nice job. Oh, that should be a penalty right there. I tell you what, Vayette just got, it was like the, I forget what there's a wrestling move there where you put the arm around the shoulder and knock them down. Oh, nice move there by Vayette, back behind the back pass. And Thier is giving chase to it, and that's number 22, Addison Cyrick. Passes it up to Liebacker. Liebacker gets it up to number 24. I believe that is Wu, and we've got a 2-1. 2-on-1. Backing in, shot. Nice save by Brenner. Rebound. Another good save by Brenner. Puck is in the net, though. Brenner can't do it all. That ended up being a 2-on-1. We had a defenseman that got caught up. Brenner made the first save. Brenner made the second save, but third save comes out, and that is Piper Gwynn with the first goal. So we had a flurry of shots there. That's not Brenner's fault at all. We've got to clean up the defensive zone here for Washington Pride. You can't just let them keep shooting after shooting and shooting. And that's exactly what happened, and that was caused by a defenseman pinched up and got caught 2-on-1, and Culver takes advantage. All right, so we've got 1-0 on the board. Puck comes out. Viderman trying to come across, but that's going to be outside. McGee had got tied up with Liebacker and ended up being offside. So face-off coming outside the zone, 14-10. Shots on goal, probably somewhere in the 4-1 now, maybe 4 or 5-1. And just coming off that goal. So stretch pass up here to try to get it to Wu, and that's going to be icing. You got 6-1. Okay, our statistician, Eric Wilbur, is correcting me. All right, 6-1. Yeah, the goal had the goal they scored. They had 3 shots in a row. So face off to the left of Ellingson, won by Culver, D to D, tries to get it up. I believe that's Liebacker. Liebacker tries to get up to number 6, Gwynn. Puck comes right back in. Lido's across the blue line. Quick shot, nice block there. Another shot, doesn't get on net. So good defensive play by number 22, Addison Cyrick. Blocked a couple shots there. Lido had a good opportunity there, but a good defense. This is Piper Gwynn one-on-one. Puck comes out. McGee's got to fight with Gwynn to get the puck. Gwynn wins that battle. Number 7 tries to do a toe drag. Does not work. That is Allison Connolly. Puck comes up to number 41. This is Krantz. Krantz shot off the butt end of the stick of Brenner. All Culver right now. Pride is caught out there. They have a longer shift out there. This line has been out probably for 90 seconds or so, so they're going to need a change. So Biederman breaks it up. She's going to get across the blue line. There go the forwards. They're all going for a change. Biederman carrying the puck in wide. Rags it down in the corner. Waits for some reinforcements to come. Puck comes over to number 3. This is Gasso. Gasso runs into Benson. Benson still has a puck tied up. Ziegler's going to try to help out. It's a good old-fashioned scrum early in the morning. Puck comes out, and that goes over to Pride. It goes at Evans. Evans over to O'Byrne one time. Nice job there by number 41. That's Jace Krantz. Stuck out her skate, and the puck did not get on net. We still have 1 shot here from Washington Pride. Benson, puck on the corner. Nice job with Hegarty. Hegarty was thinking about going up to the point, saw that there was some traffic up there and held on to the puck. She still has it. Now it comes back to Evans. Evans back over. This time it goes back to O'Byrne. O'Byrne in the corner, puck out in front to Benson. Nice try, but good defensive play there by number 3, Kai Schuler. And we have some changes happening. We had a change here. This is number 27. This is Jonathan coming across. 1-on-5. Marceau picks up the change off the boards. Tries to get it over. Here comes Rita. Rita tries to go around Gasso. She said not having it. Puck gets all the way up forward. Evans pushes out number 11. That's Samantha Britton to the corner. And here's a turnover. Here goes Viette. Oh, the pass just missed out of Viette's skates, and we're going to have an icing. So good look there by Evans. Tried to stretch it for Viette, who had a couple of strides there, but unfortunately they did not connect, and we have an icing and a face-off. 11:40 left. I think the shots on net are still somewhere in 6-1 right now. And we got a face-off to the right of Brenner. Face-off win by Culver, but it looks like someone might have jumped in. They're going to redo it. All right, face-off win by Washington Pride, but the first one to it is Culver. Culver passes out front. Here is Viette again. She just forks it forward over to Marceau. Marceau again against Gasso. There's a check and no call there. Well, Gasso does have about 5 inches on Marceau. It's like the battle of the French names here. Puck's down in the corner. Comes up to the point. Liebecker's on it. She's skating through the zone, looking for some help. She's got it all by herself right now. Continues to circle the zone. Tries to sneak out. Runs into the back of the net. Loses the puck. And we've got bodies flying all the way around. And Liebecker tries to go around Boyce and then tries to go around Wilbur. A lot of offensive time, zone time here. Nice job by Brenner. So good shot there. That was Natalie Wu. We'll call that one the 7th shot on net, so 7-1. But a lot of offensive zone time here for Culver on that shift. And so Pride is changing it up. You got the McGee-Smith-Lido line with Viederman and Kramer coming out. Face-off win by Pride. Goes back in the corner. Kramer, D to D, or over to Kramer. Here comes Smith tries to get the puck out. Nice block there by Viederman on number 6. McGee, there we go, takes it away. Here comes Viederman, she's skating up. We got a 3-on-2 happening right here. Over to McGee. McGee's looking for it. Backhander, shot on net, looking for the rebound. Nothing was there. Puck comes up the boards. Kramer's going to come down and pinch. And puck's down the corner. McGee's tied up. We're going to need some help there. We got D to D over, moving that puck over to number 22, Cyrek. Cyrek up to number 6, Gwynn. Gwynn moves it up to Liebacker. Liebacker just dumps it in. Looks like Culver's going for a change. Brenner stops it. Some of the Pride players are also changing. And here comes Ari Emmons out of her zone. She's to the blue, she's to the red. She dumps it in. No icing here. Smith and Benson back behind the net. Puck comes up on the boards. Ziegler, nice job breaking it up with her skates. Puck is staying in. Benson's got the puck on the half boards. Passes to Ziegler. Ziegler shot up and over the net. Good job, good work on the half boards there by Pride, getting a scoring opportunity there. Here comes Benson again. Benson over to Hegarty. Hegarty to Evans. Evans over to O'Byrne. Just under her stick. Let's see what happens here. Shot comes in. Good block there by number 4, and the puck comes out, and that could have been a trip, and I think we got away with one. The refs may be a little bit sleepy here. Their arm's not going up, and we're okay with that because we got away with one there. This is Jonathan. Puck comes back out to Cyrek again. Good block there by Hegarty. And puck comes out. Here comes Ziegler. Ziegler ends up just dumping, and this is going to be an icing call. All right, we got 9 minutes, 8:55 left. Shots on goal, probably 7-2 now. Yeah, we had a shot. There's a shot that came in off of Katie's shot that went off, and rebound. Thank you. 2, we doubled our shots already. This is amazing. All right, face-off win is for the Pride, so they're doing pretty well in their face-off. Boyce tries to get it up. Viette had already flown the zone, so she's got to come back in to get that puck. Puck still in the zone, so Boyce has it. She's got some room right now. Head up, gets it, tries to get it to Marceau. Marceau passes it over 13. Nice job there by Arita to get that puck. Puck is still in. Marceau's trying to get it out. Samantha Britton causing all sorts of havoc down there in the corner, number 11. She backhand passes it into 2 of her players. That puck is, nobody wants it. Now finally Arita's got it over to the red line, to the blue line. Viette's coming in, putting some pressure on. And Boyce takes a puck. She's got a little bit of room, passes it up over to Fear just off of her stick. And here comes Wu. Wu's got a little bit of room here. Nice job by Wilbur, forces Wu to go outside, and here comes turnover, back over. Boyce keeps trying to get it up. This is Rupke. Rupke almost had Brenner's out of her net, stops it for Wilbur. Wilbur looking for options here. This is going to be another icing if it makes it. I do think it's going to make it. All right, another stoppage of play. Passes are not connecting for Pride today, especially on their breakouts. Several passes are just missing sticks and going down for icing, which is putting defensive faceoffs over and over again. So another faceoff to the right of Brenner. Faceoff won by Lido. I'm going to give the edge of faceoffs to Washington Pride. And here's another example of a pass kind of thrown out in the neutral zone, not controlled. Puck is turned over, and the puck comes right back in. So we've got to clean that up. And here we got a 2-on-1 forming with McGee and Smith. Smith and McGee. McGee's trying to get to the net. Smith shot. Nice save. Oh, they go in. No, she's looking behind her. Good decision there by Lauren Smith to take that shot. McGee was covered on the 2-on-1, and smart play there. Good shot on net. Probably the best scoring opportunity that Pride has had up to this point in the game. 7 minutes left in the first period. That'll be their 3rd registered shot, so about 8-3, I think, or 9-3. Shots on goal. Face-off win here by Culver. Culver gets a puck up over and passes it, stretches over to Liebacker, who just dumps a puck in. Brenner slows it down for Evans. Evans looking for an outlet, pass it to Ziegler. Ziegler has a little bit of time, head up, gets it over. Beautiful stretch, beautiful pass over. Now, see, that's what happens when we make a pass right there. Look at Hegarty come in, and now we've got some offensive pressure. So great job by Taylor Ziegler with that pass. Just gets her head up for a second, and the puck comes out, and another shot on net. So good things happen when we make that connection pass breaking out. So here we go again. The linebacker coming in, and Viette throwing her shoulder into her and knocks it off her stick, and we have a turnover, and now we've got the puck in the corner. Evans has it, gets it up the board, could not get it out though. And here comes O'Byrne. O'Byrne's got some room, head up, tries to get it over Viette. Just can't find a handle to it. Back over to Marceau. Marceau tries to get it off the boards. It's in the skates of number 12. That is Marissa O'Brien. O'Brien tries to get it over to 27, which is Victoria Jonathan. Back in the corner, Boyce doing a nice job there, tying up her player. Waiting for some help. We've got both D behind the net. Never a good idea. Now we got one D out in front. Beautiful setup here. We've got a 2-on-2 scrum. Who's going to come out with it? Let's see. And Culver comes out with it. They're going to go low to high, coming up all the way to their defenseman, number 22. D to D passing here. Puck is coming. Nice job, Washington Pride collapsing the middle, not allowing a shot. Viette trying to get the puck up. We've got another long shift here for this line. Ran into this yesterday with Shattuck St. Mary's. If we can't get the puck out, bad things do happen. So let's see what happens here. Great idea there. Rita just kind of flips it out, and the forwards are going for a change. Marceau putting some pressure on, gets a puck up to number 7. That is Connolly. Connolly tries to get it over to number 13, Watanabe, and can't get it. So now the puck is Pride got it on their state, but we lost it there. Here comes Boyce. Boyce coming around the net, reverses over to Wilbur. Very nice. Wilbur tries to get it up to Alfred. Alfred's got it. She looks, get it over to Fear. Nice try there. Puck is still stuck in the zone. Shot comes in. Brenner easily sticks that one to his side. Puck is still in the zone of Washington Pride. Here is Boyce. Boyce missed pass there to Rupke, and puck goes out. So luckily for Washington Pride, puck comes out of the zone there. They get a needed break and a change up for the Lions. 4:38 left in the first period. 9-4 shots on net. It's been really just the one scoring opportunity. We had the 2-on-1 with Lauren Smith and Katie McGee, and that was about all you've got for offense so far. So we're still plugging away here. Another shot on net. Easier save for Brenner. Just a backhand shot by number 87. That's Mackenzie Helms. So good shot, good save. Nothing too dangerous quite yet. Face-off here. This is number 11, Britton and Lido. Lido wins the face-off. So our face-off percentages, we are doing a nice job with that. What we're not doing a nice job with is getting... Here's McGee, gets behind the defenseman. McGee's got to get on her horse. Nice play there by Gasso, number 4. She's a long reach, that long stick. Knocks it off McGee's stick and does not get a scoring opportunity there. So great defensive play by number 4. And we got the puck turned over here, and it comes up. McGee's in her skates. That is offside. So Sophia Lido just got in a little bit ahead. 3:58 left in the first period. We're going to go 2 periods, and then we'll do an ice cut. Face-off win by Culver, and puck comes out to Gasso, moves it up to number 6. That is Gwynn. Gwynn, the only goal scorer so far, had a rebound come straight out to her, put it in the back of the net after a 3-shot flurry on Maya Brenner, and that's really been about it. I mean, I know there's been a lot of offensive play for the offensive zone here for Culver, but there hasn't been a lot going on. Ziegler up across, Hegarty tries to get it back to Ziegler, and Ziegler still on it. Nice job. She's got a hop in her step today. Good playing by Taylor Ziegler, getting that puck out and moving. Here comes Benson. Benson's a 1-on-3. She's going to need some help. Shot off the shoulder of the goalie. I think that caught her off guard. That'll be the 4th shot on net, I believe. 5th shot. Thank you. We got resident statisticians here. Keep correcting me. And here comes Wilbur's going to have a lot of room here because the entire Culver team went for a change. So Mina can go for a skate if she wishes and just misses that pass over to Marceau. But here's Viette, shot out of a cannon. Doing Viette's things, loses her stick, tries to, now she's, I'm not sure what she's doing, but now she's going to the bench. And here comes Culver. This is 27, Jonathan. Jonathan puts it over to Connolly. Connolly back to Jonathan. Jonathan has a puck behind the net, squirts out. Oh! That was dangerous. Nice job that was Connolly putting that puck out, and that was number 3, Kai Schuler, coming down for the defensive position, and she had a golden opportunity to score, and it deflected out of play. Face-off coming. We got Connolly and Thier on the face-off. Let's see how we're doing if percentage keep going. Face-off win by Culver. Goes back to the defenseman. Here comes Alfred. Alfred had a step there. It just couldn't get a handle on it, or she'd have been off to the races. Wilbur has it, regrouping off the boards, and it goes up into the bench. I think Maddie Maloney made the save on the bench on that one. 2:18 left, first period. Face-off is coming inside the zone since it's a Pride player that shot it into the bench. Off to the right of Brenner, we've got Connolly and Lido this time on the face-off. Let's see how we're doing. Face-off is won by, we'll call that's almost, I'm not sure who wins that one. I know it came out to Culver, but that was a 50-50, I guess you could say. Puck still in the defensive zone of Pride. Here comes McGee and Smith. Smith can't get to it, tries to get it up, and not there. This puck is turned over. Another backhand. That's a nice backhand shot by Marissa O'Brien. Nice save by Maya Brenner. Brenner's glove has been sharp today. And we got a line change coming up. Looks like both teams changing up their lines. We've got Benson, Hegarty, and Ziegler out. I would say that line's been making stuff happen today. Up on forward, we got Britton taking the face-off with Benson. Benson, again, these are like 50-50 face-off battles. Nice play there by Audrey O'Byrne to stick her skate out. Here comes Ziegler. Ziegler, I'm telling you, she's got a step today. Just loses it. I think everyone's trying to go around number 4, Gasso, and she is tall and has a very long stick. So trying to move around her. Pride's gonna have to try a different approach because it's not working. And puck comes in. This is number 87, Helms. Puck comes out to 22, blocked by Hegarty. Hegarty has a puck behind the net, and she's got some room. Ziegler trying to fly the zone. Hegarty runs out of room. Now the puck comes up right back to the defenseman. Shot wide, not on net. This is 22. This is Cyrek. Cyrek tries to get over, and now we've got some more room. This is Benson, loses the handle to it, and Evans is going to ice the puck, and we're going to have yet another defensive faceoff. I would have loved to see how many defensive faceoffs that we're having for Washington Pride in this game, because we have at least 5 or 6 icings already. And I know sometimes it's to relieve the pressure, but in some cases we're just missing passes as well. So that puts a lot of pressure on the defense and certainly the goalie. Face-off win by Culver here. Cyrek has the puck at defense. She just dumps it back in. Puck goes back behind the corner. That's Wu. Wu gets the puck over to number 6, Gwynn. Gwynn back to Wu. Puck comes up and over and finally comes out of the zone. D to D over to Cyrek. Cyrek tries to get it over. Puck broken up. Linebacker has it here. She goes over to her defenseman, Schuler. Schuler tries to stretch it to Wu. Puck comes up over, and here comes Cyrek again, coming across the blue line, looking for help. Just throws it in front, doesn't touch the goalie. Oh, we've got a call coming. We have a first penalty of the game, and this is going to be a high stick call on, looks like number 15, Britt Liebacker. So we've got a high stick, first penalty of the game. We have a power play penalty kill situation coming up. Only 16 seconds left in the period, so see if Pride can put something together. You've got McGee, Lido, Smith, Viederman, and Kramer out for your 5. Face-off win goes over to one time coming by Kramer. Oh, nice shot, nice tip there. Nicely done. That was very good. Great job. I'm going to give Sophia Lido the credit on that. Face-off win goes over to Viderman D to D one-timer. They've been doing this all season. Kramer's shot on net. She's been honing that thing now, and that's right on net. Good tip by Lido, almost gets in. That's 6 seconds. Another face-off win by Lido. Puck comes in, Lido, another tip. Shot coming in again, another save. 2 shots in a row. Another shot there, looking for it. Oh, another shot, all right. Well, I'll tell you what, 16 seconds. I bet you there was 4 to 5 shots on net from that power play from Washington Pride. So taking full advantage of the penalty, and we have 1-0 after the first period. Shots on net, 9 to 12, and we just got a flurry of about 3 or 4 there on that power play. So pretty, I mean, it's if you look at it, I wouldn't say it's an even game because we've had a lot of play in the defensive zone, but that really has been due to errant passes and a lot of icing. So we are doing our best here. So as we said, it's the Valentine's version of our broadcast. So again, wishing everybody a happy Valentine's Day. It is actually Katie McGee's birthday today as well. So she turns 18 today. So happy birthday to her. It's also Frederick Douglass's birthday today. This is our birthday section of the show. We'll also have some useless trivia coming up in a little bit later, maybe after the ice cut. So let's see what happens here. We've got the clock is a little messed up here. I think they let it run. I think they have to put 1:44 back on the penalty. Right now it's showing 1:12. As much as I'm sure linebacker would like to have 30 seconds run off from her penalty. Not going to happen. All right, now it looks like they get it all squared away. And same groups coming out for Culver. We've got O'Brien is out. We have Connolly out. We have Jacqueline Gasso, who is, I think, played one of the best game on defense, and then Helena Wisner on defense as well. So 5-on-4. Yeah, so if you don't know who Frederick Douglass is, yeah, he is definitely a very famous. Look him up. Google. Do the Google. All right, here we go. We got play. Kramer's got a lane. She's coming down. Puts the brakes. Passes it to McGee. McGee, shot blocked up to Viderman. Viderman slows it down. Pride setting it up. Now Smith. Smith, quick shot coming in. Blocked over by number 2. Backhand by Lido, misses. Nice job, Kramer coming down with the tomahawk chop. Can't keep the puck in, but here comes Smith. She's right back in again. One-time shot by, oh, good shot. Nice job. I'll tell you what, Kramer's got that bullet dialed in today. Another shot coming in, just wide. Arita up over to Kramer. Kramer has the puck down low. Another shot coming in, blocked by Gasso. Gasso laying it all out. Uh-oh, we got a turnover here. Nice job by Arita, and puck is cleared. 36 seconds left. Tip of a cap here to the Washington Pride. They doing a nice job on this power play. Although this is, it's always hard to get it set back up when the puck comes back out, but Boyce has got it. She's going to do her best, and I think this is going to be an icing, and it is. So I understood what she was trying to do there, just a little bit too far, and we've got some lineup changes coming in. So we've got Arita, and looks like Bayette's coming out, as well as Marceau, and Boyce and Wilbur. Puck back around the net, and this is going to about do it for the power play for Pride. So they got a lot of opportunities on that power play, but nothing in the back of the net. So kudos to the Culver defense, kudos to the goalie, and we are even Steven now. 15 minutes left in the second period. And puck comes out, linebacker has it. She lost the handle at the last minute, and thank goodness, because she would have had a grade A scoring opportunity. Here's Boyce. Boyce is looking for it. Tried to get it up to Viette. Puck is back in the corner, and looks like we have, not sure what just happened there, but gave a shot to Boyce. Tries to get it up to Viette. Viette almost gets it over. Here's Gwyn. Gwyn's got the puck. She's recycling it in her neutral zone. She spins towards the boards. Nice, nifty move. Another nifty move. And unfortunately, you know what they say, you make a move at the blue line, someone's going to get drawn off sides, and sure enough, that's exactly what happened. 14:36 left in the second period, excuse me. Whoa, look at this, 12-12 shots on net. You can thank the power play for that. So 12-12. Face-off win by by Culver, and this is Gasso, what I would call the CA. Now here comes McGee. It's a 2-on-1, maybe a 2-on-2. McGee passes it, space pass for Smith. Smith shot up and over. I think number 41, that is Krantz, got a stick on that. Caused the puck to go up and over for Smith. And here's a potential turnover here. No, nice job from number 27, Jonathan. Jonathan looking for some help. Here comes Lito. Lito's going to try to split the D here. Just off her stick, and just like what happened to Culver, you make a move at the blue line, draws everybody offside, so that's exactly what happens. Nice job here. Kramer coming back. Kramer, by the way, has several shots on net today. She has been dialed in. The one-timer is working. Here's McGee. McGee over to Kramer. She loses it off of O'Byrne, and now she's got to come all the way back. Brenner slows it down. We got partial line changes happening. O'Byrne just forks it up over, tries to get it. Evans is all the way up to the top of the blue line. That's her defensive partner, by the way. So people coming off the bench. This is a long change, by the way, on second period for both teams. Ziegler tries to get it over to Hegarty. Hegarty couldn't handle it, but it did get tipped, so puck comes down into the zone. Looks like Washington Pride's got a little bit of pep in their step today for this second period. A lot of offensive zone time so far. Hegarty's back behind the net, causing some havoc. Puck comes out. This is number 13. That is Watanabe. She loses it, comes back up off of number 11, Britton Skate. Turnover, another turnover. Sloppy hockey that's happening right now. A lot of turnovers, not a lot of crisp passes. And O'Byrne's trying to get the puck over to Evans. And puck comes all the way up to the defenseman. Defenseman shot. Oh, nice shot. That was number 2. Helena Wisner. That puck had eyes on it. Even from up here, you could see Brenner was screened on that, and somehow it hits her glove. So good position save there. Or maybe she saw it, but it looks like she had a blind view from up here. That's the 13th shot on net for 13-12. What matters most is the score. Puck is won. Face-off won. Oh, another shot there. That was Kai Schuler's shot. Goes wide right. Puck comes out of the zone. Nice job here by Liebecker, circling in the neutral zone, looking for options. Nice job there by Marceau. Just chips it off her stick, and Culver has to regroup again. Off the boards, and that puck comes in, and we have an icing call just over Gwyn's stick. And a rare icing by Culver Academy draws a offensive faceoff for Washington Pride. Looks like McGee, Lito, Smith, Viederman, and Kramer coming out. You have Wu, Liebecker, and Gwyn as your forwards for Culver Academy. Face-off to the left of Ellingson. Face-off win by Culver, maybe. It looks like it. Another scrum in the corner. McGee's got the puck, tries to get it over to Kramer. Passes it down to Smith. Smith tries to get it over to Viederman. So good looks here by Washington Pride, just trying to move that puck around. Good opportunity as Kramer goes in, keeps it in again. Nice job here by Washington Pride. Sustained offensive pressure here. McGee's in the corner with the puck. Gets it up to Kramer. Kramer comes over, shot. Let's try for Lito. Lito tries to get a shot there. So we've got at least a 30 to 40 second span of time, and now we've got a 2-on-1 where the defenseman gets caught. A nice, oh my goodness gracious, what a great shot. Viederman got caught up pinching on that one, and somehow that puck jumps over Kramer's stick and goes right onto Gwyn. That is her second of the game, and she absolutely sniped that top corner. Not much Brenner can do there. It was a 2-on-1, and I'll tell you what, the 2 goals that Culver Academy has scored has been on 2-on-1s, and something probably they're practicing because they are executing every time they have one. So 2-0 now is the score of the game. 1 goal each period, and Gwynn is the goal scorer for both of those. Piper Gwynn, she's having a game this morning. She must have got a good night's sleep. We play on, 11 minutes left. Benson, pickpocket here. Here comes Benson using the defenseman as a screen. Nice block there. And you guessed it, that was Gasso again, number 4. She's all over the place. Speaking of which, she's got the puck, passes it up over, and now she's carrying it up through the neutral zone. Puts it in. She gets a shot on net. She's going back behind. She says, never mind defense, I'm going to go play offense. Now she comes back out. Puck is still in the corner. Puck comes out all the way from low to high. This is Wisner. Nice block here by Hegarty. She just could not get around Wisner. And Wisner, nice job tying up Hegarty. And puck is just dumped back in. So good defensive play there by number 2. Even though that puck came out, had a chance to have a break. Did not happen. So here is Marceau. Marceau gets a puck over to Hegarty, who is coming off for a change. She just dumps it in, and this is going to be Schuler to the first one to it, gets it up off the boards. And puck comes out, comes over to Arita. Arita's going to be the first one to it, gets it over to Boyce. Tough play there for Taylor Boyce. She's going to have to get on her horse. Wilbur's back as well, so a 2-on-2. Nice play by Amina Wilbur on a 2-on-2. Neutralizes that. We've got player coming off the bench. That was number 22, Cyric, coming off as a defenseman, and just couldn't connect on that. 9:43 left in the second period. Reminder, ice cut coming after this. Boyce has the puck, just dumps it back in. Viette's going to go put chase on it. Schuler's going to be the first one to it. Schuler back behind the net. Viette knocks her down. Shot comes out. Here goes Kramer's shot. Oh, to the right. That puck squirted out. Kramer could not get that shot on net. Wide to the right, and back come Culver Academy. This is number 11, and we have a tripping call that's going to be called against Hadley Kramer, against Samantha Britton, and we have a chance to see the Culver Academy power play work now. So penalties are 1 for 1 for each team. Power plays coming up. We got Liebacker. Looks like we've got Gwynn out there. Number 12 is out there. O'Brien as well. Your defenseman, you've got Gasso, and you also have Wisner. So those are your 5. Lido, Smith, O'Byrne, and Evans are your penalty killers. And we got to start the clock, guys. There we go. Clock started. Backdoor goal. That did not take long. Gasso comes down. We've been calling Gasso's name all day long, and she came down from the defensive back door. Not sure anything Brenner could do there. So one thing I'll tell you what Culver does very well is take advantage of man advantage. When they're 2-on-1 or a power play, they took about 10 seconds to score that goal. 3-0 now for against Washington Pride. So good shot, good play, good setup all the way. We were watching the Culver game earlier, and that is certainly, their power play is actually very well run, very well executed, and we just saw that there. Precision. All right, we're back to action here, 3-0. Let's see if Pride can get on the scoreboard here. And here comes Kramer. Kramer gets a puck up over. Puck is... And looks like Gasso's the first one to it. Smith's trying to knock it off her stick. McGee's there too. Forces Gasso back. Gasso goes D to D, passes it up, and that puck comes out. Nice breakout here. This is Connolly coming across with 12. What a pass. Beautiful. Beautiful play, beautiful breakout, beautiful patience and passing there for Culver Academy. So they are definitely fired in all cylinders. 8:21 left in the second period. Washington Pride did have a little bit of momentum to start this period, but all that has kind of gone away, and let's see if they can get it back going here. Here comes Viederman, passes it to McGee, off of her stick, turnover. Puck comes up over to number 7, Connolly. Connolly dumps it in, and right back in it comes again. First one to it is Culver Academy. McGee's got the puck on her stick, and she's going to flip it up and over. Here comes Smith. Oh, nicely done. I'll tell you what, that was a alley-oop play from McGee to Smith, and I got to give Wisner credit, because if that thing came down, she picked it out of midair, Smith would have been off to the races. But we play on. Here comes Ziegler across the blue line. Ziegler shot. Not sure if the goalie touched that or not. Puck goes over to the corner. Puck is still on the sideboards there. We have a scrum, comes out. Ari Evans has to go back and regroup. Evans to O'Byrne. O'Byrne over to Hegarty. Hegarty loses the handle out of turnover. This is Schuler. Schuler puts the puck up. Schuler kicks it forward. And here is Evans who throws it up back to Schuler, and that puck comes all the way. No icing here. This is Cyrick with the puck in the corner. Puck comes out. Oh, here we go. Arita shot, blocked. I think that might have hit. That might have been friendly fire. I think that hit Viette. Puck comes down. O'Byrne. Puck jumps over her stick. Goes to one-time shot coming in. You can see it right away. Puck stick up loose. Nice shot there by Evans. Puck sat there for a second, but good defensive coverage for Culver Academy. They were not able to. Pride was not able to take advantage of that. Puck out to front, and Marceau just threw it back over to Gwynn. Shot on net. Puck is still loose. Brenna spread out like Spider-Man, hungry hippos on her belly to keep that puck out of the net, and she does it. 6:23 left. Shots on goal. Do we have a shot on goal count? 17-13. So 17-13 shots on goal in favor of Culver Academy. 3-0. If you're late to the game, the 3 goals, 2 2-on-1s and a power play. That is how Culver has scored their goals. 5-on-5. Here comes Gasso. Gasso rips it. And that did a couple pinballs and finally goes out of play. So I think the face-off should come outside because it went off the backboards, but refs don't see it that way. So 6:15, face-off to the left of Brenner. Lineup change coming. We got McGee, Lido, and Smith, and we still have the Gwynn, Wu, Liebecker forward line out, Gasso, and Krantz on defense. Shot quick, comes out, and all Culver Academy right now, they are dominating the play. But here's Smith. Smith's on her horse. She shot out of a cannon. Smith somehow gets control of that puck, tries to get it to McGee. McGee stops it. Loses it. Lido comes to help out. Now it's on Lido's stick. McGee's got it back behind the net. She's going to go low to high. Gets it up to Viederman. Viederman shot from the block. Nice job there by Gwynn. And McGee loses that, and she gets knocked down. And Viederman's got to go back to Kramer. Kramer coming up. And that puck is dumped in, and Gasso is the first one to it, back behind the net. Ziegler is there with her. Viederman comes down from the defensive position to pinch it in. Up on top, nice shot of Hegarty covering for Kramer. We have a delayed offsides here. And puck comes out. Here's Hegarty. Hegarty's got it at the top of the circle. She's puts it on net. Oh, had to make a big save there. Nice save, nice shot there by Campbell Hegarty. Backhand, excuse me. Gwynn coming across. Gwynn, who's got 2 of the goals, passes it all the way over. That puck just hopped over a couple sticks. And Evans that's Kramer, just kind of throws it out of the zone. This is Wisner with the puck. Wisner gets a puck over to her defensive partner. That's Cyrick. Cyrick gets it up. No icing here. O'Byrne was looking to see if she was going to get some help, and in the process, lost control. And that's Jonathan. And here comes Ziegler, dumps it in, back over to Wisner. Wisner off of a skate, comes back out, back to O'Byrne. O'Byrne's got it. She's going to leave it for Marceau. Marceau tries to get it over. Hegarty didn't see it. Arita does. She's the first one in the corner. She puts a break to Marceau. Marceau had an opportunity there in the slot. Puck is right there, but doesn't get a shot over to Wilbur. Wilbur shoots it. That puck goes all the way through, and it goes in! Nice shot by Amina Wilbur. I gotta see who got the rebound on that. I think it's Marceau. Oh no, Viette. Viette picks up the loose change. Viette gets Washington Pride on the board. It's 3-1. 4:07 left in the second period. They say in the hockey world, all you have to do is get pucks on net and good things happen. And Amina Wilbur did that. Shot from the point. I don't know how I made it through. Had eyes on it and got it on net. Viette is sitting in front, gets a rebound, puts it in the net, and we are back in business, 3-1. Let's see if this gets some momentum for Washington Pride, see if they get a little hop back in their game here. We have an icing, a rare icing, so here we go. Offensive face-off for Washington Pride. 3:58 left in the second period. McGee, Smith, Lido is out, and you've got for Culver, you've got Schuler out. Looks like Helms is out as well, and number 11, Britton. Britton's the center, so Lido and Britton with the face-off. And that face-off win comes to Washington Pride. Goes up to Kramer. Kramer, quick shot on net, steered by side by the goalie. So Washington Pride, 2 shots in a row already. This is sustained all the way up to Viederman. Viederman to Kramer. Kramer, shot for the point, comes in. Blocked by number 3, Schuler. Puck still in the zone. McGee's trying to keep it in. And here comes Viederman. Viederman with a battle with Watanabe. Viederman wins it. She's got some speed. And goes a little bit, tries to get to McGee. McGee was trying to get behind the defense. Would have had a 2-on-1 there with Smith if she would have connected. Liebecker comes off the bench and she's got the puck, fresh legs. All of the Culver Academy team has just changed. So we got a fresh team out there. Here comes Lauren Smith. She's going to try to get by. And it looks like we got, it's got to be a penalty shot. That has got to be a shot. No? The refs are going to talk about it? Let's see. No talk.
That's a penalty shot.
No, they're not giving it. It's all right. Well, we're going to go back to the power play. Smith had I tell you what, Smith was out for a longer shift, so she didn't have the normal jump in her legs there. She gets hauled down. Would you argue that she was out in the clear? I think I would. Gasso, who's the standout on defense for Culver Academy, she's in the box, and here we go. Boyce with a shot from that, and that is blocked. And puck comes over to Rita. Rita tries a shot, misfires, shot comes in again, and there's a shot on net. So both teams firing on all cylinders on their power play. Quick change here for Cush and the Washington Pride. We've got 1:49 left on the penalty, 2:53 left in the second period. This is a golden opportunity for Pride, should they be able to execute. Nice face-off win here, and puck comes all the way out, and Viederman is going to have to get on her horse because Liebecker is putting a lot of pressure on her. She leaves it back to Kramer. Kramer now has a puck coming through, and she's surveying, trying to figure out who to pass that puck to. Liebecker throws it down to her. McGee's got it right on the boards and just turns it over to number 5, and that gets turned over to Lido. Lido comes across over to Smith. Smith's got it, toe drags in, just tries to shovel it to net, and puck is rimmed around but not out, but now it finally just comes out. And here comes number 6, that is Gwynn. Gwynn, the goal scorer, she's got 2 goals on the game already. She's out there. And we've got 1 minute left in this power play. Smith has the puck on the half boards, passes it over to Kramer. Kramer's coming across the red line, gets it over. It's a tough play when you're passing the puck over near the bench because there's so much snow over there. And a blind pass there by Viederman, and the puck is just thrown down. So tough second half of this power play for Washington Pride. They're not doing much. They're turning the puck over. Passes are not connecting. So let's see if they can do something with the last 30 seconds. Here's Hegarty. Hegarty comes across. She puts the brakes on, looks for help. Defense is changing. Wilbur, the assist on the first goal. Shot coming in. Oh, just wide. Wilbur's definitely shooting some missiles here on net. Wilbur, one-timer coming in. Off of the net. Nice shot. Wilbur going to get the puck again. So low to high is the formula here for these power plays. Puck is rolling up and over and a block. And we've got, penalty has expired. They got to be careful of the person coming out of the box. Nice play there by Wilbur using her glove. And Rita tries to get the puck on net. So good job for Washington Pride in the back half. We have less than a minute to go in this period. And here comes Wilbur. We got 45 seconds left, and Boyce comes over. Puck comes off the boards to Ziegler. Ziegler has it on her stick, dumps it in, and she's going to go after it. Puck behind the net. Looks like we got Lito out there as well, and Ziegler and Marceau. So we got a whole mishmash of players out there. All right, here comes O'Byrne. O'Byrne shot just wide. And we've got 15 seconds left. It's another 2-on-1. Oh, beautiful save by Maya Brenner to hold that off. That would have been a dagger in the heart of Washington Pride if that would have gone in. And we've got 1-0, and that's it. All right, well, what an exciting period there. Culver Academy scored 2-on-1 and scored on a power play, and then Washington Pride scored and then had a couple power play opportunity too. So 3-1 coming in. Shots on net is looks like 20-17. So Culver's got a slight edge of that. All right, we're going to do a nice cut. We will be back with you in just about 20 minutes.
There used to be a Chick-fil-A, I think there still is, downstairs. Oh, really? And you could go and down to, this is the 8th level, and you would go down to, I think it's 5, I can't remember. And there's a door, and someone would run in and come right back out with the Chick-fil-A. At the inside.
executed well. Point, Amina Wilbur, and rebound, Genevieve Ayet in the right place at the right time, picks up the loose change and that is your score. And it's not really this story of the game is defensive breakdowns and man advantages, and that's essentially what happened for the turnover. But face-off win here by Culver Academy. They're coming across, and McGee breaks it up in neutral zone, and here comes Lauren Smith. She's going around Gasso. Lauren Smith has got an edge. She shoots. Oh my! Smith just walked Gasso, but Ellington stood tall there and shut it down. So good start here by Washington Pride. Nice, probably good pep talk there by Coach Cush in the locker room to get these girls a little bit of momentum here. If they're going to do something, they have to do it early, and that was as good as a scoring chance as you're going to get right there. Here comes Gasso, speaking of which, puts it down into the corner. That's to number 7, Connolly. Connolly just floored by Hegarty, no call. Puck comes up to number 3, Schuler, dumps it back behind the net. This is number 22, Cyrek, excuse me, that's 12, O'Brien, I apologize. O'Brien, puck behind the net, she's got some room, nobody on her, so she's just going for a skate, and oh my goodness, nobody attacking O'Brien. She passes it out to Connolly. Connolly had a grade A scoring opportunity and missed. So defensive breakdown again from Washington Pride, allowing the forward to come out of the corner unchallenged. So we've got to tighten that up. So 21-17 shots on net so far. We might be 21-18 because Lauren had a shot there, right? All right, face-off win here. Looks like it's going to be another icing, and it is. Face-off coming back down to the right of Maya Brenner, who has played a good game. Her glove has been sharp. Face-off here, Haley Benson with Allison Connolly. Face-off win by Benson, but puck is cornered to O'Brien. O'Brien behind the net. Hegarty just kind of tips it out, looking for some help. Cyrek is the first one to it. Cyrek puts it off the boards, tries to get it up. Was not able to do that. Back behind, this is Schuler. Schuler loses the puck. I think the ice is still a little bit wet from the cut, so that puck stood still, not her fault. Nice move there by number 27, Jonathan. Jonathan drops it, and here comes Benson. Benson's got some room. She goes around, she's getting slashed. Puck gets knocked off her stick. Puck goes in the corner. Benson goes for a change. Gasso with the puck. Nice Denny Savard spinorama. She uses her feet, and she continues to the puck. She's having a game. Cross the blue line, cross top of the circle. Oh, great shot, great save by Maya Brenner. So Jacqueline Gasso continues to dominate in this game defensively, not letting anybody by her. Comes all the way in, all the way to the top of the circle, shot, and Brenner had to be sharp to save that shot. 14:40 left in the third period. Face-off win by Culver, but here we go, Alfred. She couldn't get by. She was held up there by number 41, Jace Krantz. No call there. Could have been an interference, but the refs aren't calling it that tightly, although we do think they missed a penalty shot there on Lauren Smith, because we looked at it in between, and here comes Maisie Alfred again. She's off to the races. She dumps it in, goes for a change. Rupke is there. She's putting chase on it, tried to get Krantz to turn that puck over, which she does. Comes all the way out. Kramer's got it, regrouping at her blue line, passes over to Smith. Smith just tips it in, and Wisner's the first one to it. She reverses, goes D to D, tries to go D to D. It's broken up here. Here's Smith with it, low to high. Peterman shot, blocked in the front. Good job. Almost stretch pass over to number 6, Gwynn. she's the last person you want with a breakaway. She's already have 2 goals on the day, but nice job there behind the net, Lauren Smith. The key to this game, I think, for Washington Pride is getting those shots from the defensemen and then getting the rebounds. And so we've seen that a couple times where pucks are going through, and there hasn't been as many block shots. Face-off win here by Culver Academy, and here comes Viederman picking up. Puck never made it through. Gets it over to Ziegler. Ziegler across the blue line. Knocked off her stick. She just hacks it down in the corner to Hegarty. Hegarty passes it out to Benson. Benson tried a one-timer there. And here comes Liebacker. Liebacker a 2-on-1 again. And beautiful one-touch play. So that is a beautiful play, and that was Gwynn and Liebacker tic-tac-toe play, and once again it's a 2-on-1. I don't think there's been any 2-on-1s that Culver Academy has not put in the back of the net. It's definitely something that they have exposed on Washington Pride, and they've got 3 goals off of 2-on-1s, and that was a hell of a shot by Liebacker, and a great pass by Gwynn, and puts it by Brenner. Not much Brenner can do there. There's when you're down a man, you've got to do your best to try to break that up. But so we play on. That's the last thing Pride needed at this point of the game. 13-13 left in the third period. And now their hill to climb up to get back in this game is even stronger than higher, stronger, taller, bigger, you name it. And looks like we are not going to have an icing. Wilbur's going to get to it. She's got pressure put on her by number 12, O'Brien. And puck comes all the way up to Viette. Almost gets to Viette. It's broken up there by number 7, Connolly. Connolly gets a puck out to number 10. Nice save there by Brenner. Shot by O'Brien. Brenner was right there to shut it down. 12:42 left in the game. Rupke, Thier, and Alfred coming out for your forwards. O'Brien, Connolly, and Jonathan for your forwards. Puck is won by Culver. Face-off, won by Culver. Shot wide. Here comes Rupke. Rupke trying to get it up to Alfred. Didn't get through. Thier's right there breaking it up as well. And puck goes into the Culver bench. We're going to have a face-off just to the left of Ellingson. Lineup change coming up. McGee, Lito, Smith coming out on the ice. It looks like we've got lineup change for Culver as well. Try to get you the numbers there. It looks like we've got Britton coming out, and 13 is Watanabe. Face-off win by Washington Pride. Puck goes down to the corner. Gasso's got it up to Watanabe. Watanabe's got the puck across the red line. Over to number 11, Britton. Britton puts on the brakes, passes it up to Gasso. Gasso, nice play. Just for a touch pass, doesn't make it all the way through. She had Watanabe right open in the front. Ooh, that was a dangerous play there. And here comes McGee, one-on-one here. She's got to get on her horse. Long reach, and Gasso takes it off of her stick. Up to Watanabe, up over to Britton. Britton coming across the blue line to the corner. Viederman puts her to the boards. Here comes, we got an opportunity here for actually, this is Campbell Hegarty against Gasso, the standout. And McGee tries to knock it off her stick, doesn't get through, and here we go. The goal scorer, number 4, Liebacker. Shot, rebound, and somehow Brenner keeps that in her glove and out of the net. So nice job. Looks like we got a penalty being called as well. It is a hooking call for Campbell Hegarty. She's not happy about it. She voices her displeasure with that. And by the way, the last time we saw the power play for Culver Academy, they scored in 10 seconds. Backdoor goal by Gasso. So, and this is a very surgical power play. So let's see what Washington Pride does here, but they've done a nice job here, Culver Academy, with their power play. Even what we saw before, they played the game before us yesterday. So face-off win by Culver. Nice job there by number 2, Wisner. And there's another quick shot there, and here's Culver setting it up. So if you want to watch a a surgical power play here, put in good motion here. They've got an umbrella happening here. Back to front, boom. Look at that. That is amazing. Great save. Tell you what, the puck movement here with this group is pretty phenomenal. Backdoor again, another shot for Brenner. Brenner's essentially standing on her head to keep the puck out of the zone. And we have a penalty being called. And the call is against number 6. It's an offensive penalty in the offensive zone and a slash. Quinn not happy about that either. I don't know anybody who's happy that goes to the penalty box, to be quite honest with you. It is trivia time. We always have a bit of a birthday in the trivia section here. So trivia for this game today is, on this day, what U.S. city was founded? Valentine's Day, what city was founded? We'll have the Aflac survey coming back with you in just a second. Nice shot there by Biederman. Puck sat down in front, and we got 4-on-4 action happening here. Nice pass there. Better job by Kramer to break that up. And here this is Wu back behind the net with Biederman, and Kramer's got it. She rims it around, but that goes up, and puck is going to come out. And here's Lito. Lito loses handle to it. Still in the skates. Nobody wants to control this puck. Lito's got it. Over to Smith. Smith tries to shoot it. Gassel breaks that up. Back door to Lito. Shot off the shoulder. Nice save there by Ellingson. Good shot by Lito. Puck comes up to Kramer. Kramer's shot coming in. That one's blocked. And this is number 22, Cyrek, coming from one-on-one. Does a little backhand spin. Puck comes up and over. No shot on net there. We got Benson coming out now with Smith, and then McGee comes out. McGee, Benson are your two forwards, and now we've got 12. Puck comes out for Sig. You got McGee coming up. She can't get the puck. Biederman can't get the puck over to her. 9:37 left. We've got 43 seconds on one penalty, 10 seconds on the Pride penalty. And here comes Evans skating the puck up, and she's knocked off the puck. Tries to get it to McGee. McGee can't handle it. Puck goes a little bit deeper. We have a partial power play for 30 seconds here. Here's Hegarty, comes out. She loses control of it. The puck goes over to Schuler. Schuler's got it behind the net. Benson's got it. She's got room now. She can go low to high. Good shot over there. That was Wilbur, went over to Boyce. Wilbur got the puck again, walking in. She has an assist already in this game. Puck blocked. McGee's got it. She's looking for options. Back over to Wilbur. Wilbur shot coming in, wide right. McGee's there, back behind the net. She's looking for options. Now we're all even. It's 5-on-5. Back to McGee, back behind the net, looking for somebody. Comes out, tries to get it to Hegarty. Just bounces up over her stick. And McGee's got the puck on her stick again. She's going to go low to hide again over to Wilbur. Wilbur is going to have a quick shot, which she does, wide right. That was tough. Shot comes back and rebound. Not on net. Viet was there as well. Puck comes up on the boards. This is 41. Jace Krantz gets a puck over to Gwynn. Gwynn stopped there by Marceau. Marceau did a nice job in the defensive zone. 8:18 left in the game, 4-1. Liebacher first one to the puck. Wilbur is on her like a blanket. Nice job there by Boyce, not falling for the toe drag. And here comes Marceau. Marceau gets a puck out, chips it up to an area. Number 2 is the first one to it. That's Wisner. Wisner gets it up over to Gassel. Gassel over to Liebacher. Liebacher coming. It's a 3-on-2. Liebacher leaves it for Gwynn, but she loses it off of her stick. And puck comes all the way back out again, and this might be an icing. Yes, this is going to be an icing on the Washington Pride. 7:44 left in the game, 4-1. Shots on goal, 28-21 in favor of Culver. Story of this game is odd man rushes. 3 2-on-1s and a power play is how the 4 goals went in on Washington Pride. And puck is back behind the net, and let's see, Alfred comes down from her wing position to come and help out. She gets it up, nice try to get it off of Fear, just bounces off of her stick. Liebacher leaves it for Gassel. Gassel comes top of the circle, shot, and there's your hat trick. Piper Gwynn with the 3rd goal of the day. That was a shot from Gassel. Gassel gets the assist. Piper Gwynn with the 3. They're throwing the hats out. Well, at least they're pretending to throw them for Piper Gwynn. She's having a game. So shot from the point. Brenner made the save. Rule in hockey is goalie makes the first save. Defense need to be clearing everything out. They didn't, and 5-1 is the result. So Washington Pride got to get something happen really quick. Here comes Smith. Shot blocked there by Schuler. Schuler knocked it out. Here comes Kramer. Quick shot coming in. Tipped by Lido coming in. That puck never made it on net. And here comes number 11, Britton. Britton coming off across the blue line. Puts the brakes on, looks for some help, passes it over, loses it. Here comes Viderman, here comes Smith. It's a 3-on-3 coming in. Viderman drives the net. Here's McKee with a shot. Oh, the rebound's sitting right there. It's out front, it's sitting there. Loose puck. Oh, that was a great scoring opportunity for Pride. Great look there by Lauren Smith. Got McGee as a trailer. Goalie made a good save on it. Couple shots there in that transaction, but nothing in the net. The goalie actually could see it. We could see it just sitting loose, and it was just out of reach of Ellingson. You could tell she was like, what am I going to do with this? Lido had a shot at it, but stays out of the net, and 5-1. We've got 6:38 left in the game. This is number 11, Britton, coming across, and she's taking the puck back behind the net, looking for some help. She drops it there for number 87. That is Mackenzie Helms. Haven't called her name too much today, but she's out there with Britton and number 13, Watanabe. Here's Helms, speaking of which, she's got the puck on her stick. Good patience. Throws it over to Watanabe. Watanabe gets the puck back on her stick, top of the circle, shot coming in. That's blocked. Helms just got floored by Evans. And here we go. Here is Ziegler, one-on-one. Shot comes in, up and over. Good shot by Ziegler. Goalie, I think it off her glove and off her head. Turnover here for Boyce. Boyce is coming down for the defense position. Nice tip there by Viette, but the between the legs tip. Viette already has one goal on the game, looking for a second. Wilbur up to Marceau. Marceau loses it. This is number 7, Connolly. Connolly coming across. Connolly driving there. Goes by Wilbur. She's forced to the outside. No shot on net there. Puck comes all the way up. This is Gasso. She's coming back. I think we have an icing call coming. All right, breaking the action. 5:24 left in the third period. We got a little lit. My own worst enemy. Eric Wilbur's going to start the first line of the song. All right, face-off here. We've got Connolly and Lido. Lido wins the face-off out to Viderman. Viderman over to Kramer. Kramer trying to get a handle on it, and Lido gets the puck back over, and here comes Viderman. Viderman coming out, tried to get it over cross ice to Smith, who was trying to fly the zone back in. Kramer rims it around the boards. Smith's there. She can't get it out. Smith is still up at the top of the line. And this is number 12, O'Brien. O'Brien loses the puck over. Kramer uses her shoulder to separate herself. And here comes Kramer. Kramer skating the puck up. We've seen her do this in the past. Always yields good results there. Passes a little too far in front of McGee. Gasso's got it. Gasso loses it, comes out to Viderman. Viderman, quick shot coming in off of the save of Ellingson. Toe save there. McGee goes over to Kramer. Kramer, quick snapper. Oh, and that puck comes all the way out. So, again, shots a little high. The entire Culver team is changing. Puck goes over to Viderman. Viderman off of number 41, Krantz's skate. Puck goes down deep, and now Pride is making a change. And this is Hegarty back over to O'Byrne. O'Byrne up to, tried to get it to Ziegler, didn't get through. O'Byrne's got it back on her stick. She's trying to get it over to Ziegler again. Still doesn't get through. Maybe third time the charm. Little Lionel Richie Commodores, once, twice, 3 times, and here's Benson. Benson's off to the races. And a shot. Real good save by Ellingson. Good job by Haley Benson getting behind the defense, being better saved by Tatum Ellingson on that breakaway. Keeps the score 5-1. Here comes the hat trick herself. That is Gwynn. Piper Gwynn scored 3 already today. Passes it from low to high. Shot comes in, blocked there by Hegarty, all the way out of the zone. 3:26 left. Ziegler is putting chase on it. Cyrick will be the first one to it. She tries to get it up to Gwynn. Piper Gwynn has it. She's got a linebacker with her, and Wu. It's a 3-on-2. Vayette coming back hard. Oh, nice job there. Good back. We got a linebacker actually scored. Her body is in the net, but not the puck. And here comes Vayette. Vayette with a great back check. Passes over to Marceau. If Marceau drops it, she's got Arita with her. But the shot is blocked by number 41, Krantz. And puck comes back out. Here's the linebacker again. And she's looking for a change. The players are coming off the bench, and there she is. This is number 13, Watanabe. Watanabe with the puck, holds it, gets it further up on the half boards. Puck comes out. This is number 11, Britton. Britton tries to get it on the short side. Brenner shuts that down. Puck is still in the defensive zone. Here it's Britton again. Shot. Easy save there for Brenner. That is Brenner's 34th save or 34th shot on net. So she's faced a lot of shots today. She's played well. She's just not much you can do against 2-on-1s and power plays. She's made all the saves that she should make. Here comes a loose puck here. I think Ellison's probably going to freeze this with the pressure from Smith, and she does. Face-off coming to the left of Tatum Ellingson. Score 5-1. Shots on net 33-27. 2:18 left in the third period. Face-off win by Culver Academy. Gets the puck up over to Watanabe. Watanabe has the puck and she just gives it back to Gasso. Gasso coming out. Nifty move there against Lido, and she comes across the red line. Now she's across the blue line. Tries to get a shot on net and had a player there, and she's still down in the corner. And here's number 11. This is Britton with the puck, and she's knocked off the puck by Viderman, but the puck comes to Gasso. Gasso has the puck shot. Not much on that shot. Easy save for Brenner. 1:45 left in the game, and we've got some lineup changes coming. I think we might have is this maybe Tina Turner? Or is this the Bee Gees? I think this is the Bee Gees. We are in a Bee Gees like 70s elevator rock mood here at Capitals Iceplex this morning. Yeah, that's right. Yacht Rock is what we're playing. Anyways, 1:30, 90 seconds left in this game. And puck is back behind Ellison, and here comes number 12. This is O'Brien with the puck. Passes it up over to Gasso. Gasso, again, standout defensively on this game. She had a goal on the back door. Piper Gwynn, standout in the game as well. And Britton Lidacker. Those are your if we're doing our 3 stars, those are your 3 stars of this game. Played solid game here. 60 seconds left, last minute of play. This is number 27, Jonathan. Good play there by Ari Evans to break it up. Puck still in the half board, stuck in Evans' skates. She falls down, knocks down the player with her. And that was a missed pass by Jonathan. And here comes Vayette trying to get it out, but here comes Benson. Benson had a breakaway a few minutes ago. Good save by Ellison on Benson. Puck goes back behind the net. Benson's got it, 34 seconds left. Here comes a shot from Wilbur. And that is blocked by Schuler, number 3. Puck comes over to Cyrick, 22. They're trying to just freeze that puck. We've got 20 seconds left in the game. Number 3, Cyrick passes the puck up. Here is an opportunity for number 23, Rodriguez. First time we're seeing her on the ice. Back Rodriguez. Rodriguez had a golden opportunity there if only she was left-handed. She had it on her backhand, and that could have been the back of the net. Well, that is the end of the game, everyone. So shots on goal officially, unofficially, 34 for Culver Academy, 27 for Washington Pride. We're going to end this with a little Bee Gees in the background as we summarize this game. It's a 5-1 loss. Not a lot of goal scoring from Washington Pride. It had a few good scoring opportunities. But the name of the game here was 2-on-1 opportunities, odd man rushes, and power play. Stars of the game, Piper Gwynn had scored 3 goals. Jacqueline Gasso on defense and Britton Liebacher, those are your 3 stars for Culver Academy. So good game, good team. We'll see everyone back here. Washington Pride plays again at 1:40. I'm not sure who we play at 1:40, but we're playing Team Colorado, so we'll see how that is in 1:40. So we'll see everyone back here. Hope you guys have a good rest of your morning.